How's it, everybody? Brad here, and I wanted to quickly tell you why you shouldn't buy leads. So, if you don't know who I am already, my name is Brad. I'm CEO and founder of VRBD Marketing, and we help clients get more clients. Simple. Anyway, so a lot of the time, what we get asked is, when clients come in or they inquire about our service, and the first thing in their mind is, oh, so we just buy leads from you, or what's your cost per lead, or can I buy some leads from you, or I'm a painter and I want to buy leads from you, or I'm an accountant and I want to buy leads from you. And it's often misconception. I can understand because what we do is very different in many ways, and while not, it is in kind of our focus. And so I thought, let me kind of go into what we do that's very different, how we aren't buying or selling leads in that sort of case, and why I don't think you should be buying leads. Okay, so this is based off, as say, tons of the clients we've worked with where they've bought leads and stuff like that before. So let me quickly draw a picture. I'm going to try and draw it. I should have been a doctor with you when you see how bad my handwriting is. I'm not, but that's how it kind of is. So why you shouldn't buy leads? That's, I guess, what we're going to talk about today. So um, the first reason is, number one, is you competing on price. You guys can almost read that. So that's a one. Okay, so competing on price, and that's the thing you'll find if you use. There's a number of sites online where you can compare different providers, or you can pay and get guys who are looking for a solar installer or an electrician or something like that in your area, and you're like, oh my word, this person's in my area, they're keen for me. And to an extent, yes. However, the biggest problem is that they're competing on price. And I'm sure you've had it. And then you go in and they're like, okay, yeah, but I spoke to so and so and they can offer this to me for 500 Rand less. Can you do that? And it ends up going back and forth. And the problem comes in with that is you're an expert. Chances are you've got years of experience in the industry. You don't want to be fighting with some oak who's just, started his business. He's got, a few months on his books and he thinks he can do the same quality job that you are. And that's the problem. You're competing on price, not value. Okay. And that's what we do instead is we try and emphasize your value to your potential client, not your price. Because at the end of the day, price isn't going to sell. There's always going to be someone, if I say to someone, hey, you can pay 2,000 Rand or you can pay 1,000 Rand, they're going to always say 1,000 Rand, I'd have that. And they're always going to probably try and hack on price. That's just how things are. But if you stress the amount of value you give to a client by saying my years of expertise, my guarantee that the job will be done correctly, those sort of things, in our case, like that, we guarantee that you'll actually get tangible results. You're showing that you are valuable, you're worth the price. At the end of the day, people don't walk into a Mercedes dealership and say, okay, but I want that at the price of a Polo. No, why? Because it's a Mercedes, not a Polo. That's where the difference comes in, and that's what we try and do with you and with your business. So as I say, that's number one. Number two is the leads are yours. Okay, I was just going to say leads yours. I know that's not very good English, but you guys get what I'm saying. So the leads are yours, compared to if you're buying leads online, they're not yours. I know I might say, oh, we don't share leads, we don't do that. But at the end of the day, they're not inquiring with your company. They're just blatantly saying, hey, we don't, this is what I'm looking for. And so while they might have, the one site might only give it to you, they've probably inquired at a few sites. So you know what I'm saying? The leads aren't really yours. They're not coming in because they saw an ad for you and going, wow, I really want to work with them, or oh, they're in my area, or. They're not seeing your landing page and going, oh my word, I really need to work with this person. They're really good. No, they're just looking for a plumber, an electrician, an accountant. And so they're not coming directly to you. So what we do is the leads are yours. We generate them through ads specifically for your business. And I would like to say, help them fall in love with your business before they've even spoken to you through the copy and things we use in ads, through the landing page we put together for you, in which you can see how things are structured. You can see, hey, the previous work. You can see client testimonies like, wow, this guy knows his stuff. So as long as you quote within budget, boom, client's yours. That's how easy it is. Okay, and number three, the third point and final one is they don't sell them for you. Don't sell. Okay, that's basically what I'm going to say. So What I mean by that is they'll give you the lead, say, yeah, cool, you've spent your credits, you've got your leads, now what? Now what? What do you do next? And that's kind of where you're left on your own and into the world. Now, that's what a lot of companies do out there, and I get that, and that's fine and all. But statistically speaking, you're probably not a good salesman. I'm not meaning that in any derogatory way. Statistically speaking, most business owners are not good salespeople. Just how it happens, mainly because they haven't been shown how to do sales properly. And so most of the time, you're quoting people, and then you'll probably find they fall off the wagon or they don't actually close, and that's a big problem. So what we do with you instead is we work with you to close those deals. That's why I like to say to my clients, we work on a 60-day process to get you up and running. The first 30 days, getting a lead. Second 30 days, closing a lead. That's kind of how we work. First 30 days is where we're focusing at like getting those ads out, making them fall in love with you. The leads are coming in. The second 30 days is when we're focusing on, cool, now you got these leads coming in. How are they closing? If they're not closing, why? What do we need to do? Can we improve your sales script? What's your follow-up process? Do you have one? You know what I'm saying? What's the quoting process? How are you sending quotes in what time frame? Like all those little things, which I know sounds like little, like doesn't make any sense. But trust me when I say it's way even more important than getting leads. If you have a bad sales process, you're not going to close any sales. I can send you 100 good quality leads, and if you have a bad sales process, you won't close them. That's just the long and short of it. So what we do is not only focus on here getting you the leads up top, we focus on getting you the clients by helping you to sell better. Be that through the templates and things that you use it, be that through the way you're following up, be that through the methodology you're doing it. And that's how we are different. We're not buying leads. We're not a site where you can go and say, I want 100 leads this month. No, because we do it for you. So we have estimates, we have guarantees to make sure that you're going to get your money's worth. But at the end of the day, it does change. And then the sky's the limit, essentially. And most importantly, we help you turn those leads into clients, because leads are pointless, if that makes sense. If I sent you 100 leads and 0 of them close, well, that's like a waste of your time. But if I sent you one lead and that closed, that's more valuable than those 100 leads. And so that's what we work on, is getting in those leads that actually close and working with you so that they close. So that's kind of how it works. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. But as I say, it's a common one that we end up getting, is, can I buy leads from you and things like that? The short answer is no, because we do things in a better way. We help you grow your business in the long run. I love when I catch up with clients and they're telling me that they closed 100,000 Rand of new business last month. I love it when they're like, oh, we're booked out for the next 2 months. Those are the sort of conversations we like to have with our clients. I like to say to clients, you focus on doing your jobs. I'll make sure that your calendar's full. That's sort of how we work with our clients, not, hey, here's a bunch of leads because suddenly you finished your job and you're thinking, oh my word, now suddenly I need to get more leads. No, we're the ones making sure that you're always working on new jobs, because that's how the bills get paid. That's how you grow your business. That's how you afford the life that you deserve. Anyway, if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below, or as I said, get in touch with us through one of our channels. And otherwise, have a great week.